We need to stop the raids. This should not be happening in our city. It is not warranted.
What?
Dean Cain, the actor who played Superman, yeah, he's a friend of our show. He joined ICE to support the president's mass deportation efforts. He's encouraging others to do the same. He was on with Jesse last night talking about this. Watch.
These brave men and women need someone to stand up for them. So rarely, these days are we seeing that. Someone like Daniel Penny stands up, he gets vilified. Dan Bongino steps up, gives up $5 million a year, and goes and takes his position at the FBI. This is the kind of thing where people have to step up. I'm stepping up. Hopefully, a whole bunch of other former officers, former ICE agents will step up, and we'll meet those recruitment goals immediately, and we'll help protect this country. It always has been for me. It's the reason I became a police officer during that time when everyone was trying to defund the police. That's when I stepped up and joined, because it makes no sense to me. It's totally insane. And this country was built on patriots stepping up, whether it was popular or not, and doing the right thing. I truly believe this is the right thing.
So I think this is huge and great for morale. I actually talked to Dean before I became a reservist. I talked to him about his process that he went through as well. Kind of inspired me to do the same. And for him to now join ICE, I think is going to be a boost for those agents because you need them. And this is not the only boost that they're getting. They're getting an extra $50,000. If you have student loans, the Biden administration just wanted to pay off everyone's student loans. But if you join ICE, they're going to pay up to $60,000 of the student loans. And this all goes back to patriotism, enforcing the law, appreciation for law enforcement when one side tries to demonize it.
Meanwhile,
I'm born and raised in LA, and I never thought I would say this, but LA is slowly dropping out of the top 3 cities in America. If you would have asked me before, I would have told you it's #1 without a doubt. Food, nightlife, weather, unbelievable. And while I still agree we have good food and good weather, our nightlife is almost non-existent and the crime is absolutely out of control. I have friends that live all over the city, from West Hollywood to Westwood to the Valley, literally all over LA, and every single person I've talked to has a handful of burglaries and robberies in their neighborhoods. And it's gotten to be so bad, it's not like these guys are waiting for people to leave their houses and then they rob them. They are robbing people even if they're in their house in the middle of the day. These guys could care less. I don't understand how government still thinks that no repercussions work. I don't understand how people think that crime is down. It's horrible. I had a friend broken into recently. It took LAPD 35 minutes to get to their house. An armed robbery, and LAPD took 35 minutes. Me personally, I can't even live in a house anymore. I moved into a condo. I don't want to deal with the nonsense. You shouldn't live in a city that you have to worry that much. There has to be a change in politics. LA, I'm born and raised here. I always thought was the best city in the world, and it is slowly declining, and it's sad.
To track down those who are responsible for ripping off 4 stores here in this Lakewood shopping plaza following those overnight street takeovers. Now you're looking at the security video from inside this T-Mobile. This is at Paramount and Del Amo. The owner was celebrating his birthday when he got the call. The thieves, they smashed the front door, as I said, got away, he says, with $10,000 in merchandise. In all, 7 businesses burglarized between Lakewood and Bellflower, including this AM/PM along Artesia Boulevard. You can see the merchandise just strewn all over the place, and a store clerk there was treated at the scene for injuries. Now, 2 other stores in that store block, Heavenly Beauty Supply and Star Smog, also broken in. This all unfolded just before 2 a.m. when the Sheriff's Department got a call of a massive street takeover at the intersection of Artesia and Woodruff Avenue. That street takeover and the other happening so quickly and so close to the burglaries. Investigators are looking to see if they're the same people who looted the stores. The T-Mobile owner spoke to us earlier, and again, he said he's lost thousands of dollars in phones and other merchandise.
I just received a burglary alarm, and it was like 15 individuals came in there and took everything. So right now, I'm just trying to see, at least to lock the door so they won't come in again. That's all I could do right now.
Yeah, and investigators will be using some of this security video to try to figure out who these people are. Earlier this year, the LA County Board of Supervisors did increase fines for taking part in street takeovers from $500 to $1,000, but that apparently didn't deter those from taking part last night.
Immigration raids continue across the Southland. The federal crackdown sparking more political mobilization from community organizations during the so-called Summer of Resistance. On Wednesday, agents used a Penske rental truck during an immigration raid at a Home Depot parking lot. The operation, dubbed Trojan Horse, led to 16 arrests. Penske saying in a statement they strictly prohibit the transportation of people in the cargo area of its vehicles under any circumstances. The company was not aware its trucks were being used in this operation. DHS telling one media outlet they were conducting the raid in response to MS-13 gang activity in the area. KTLA has not yet confirmed that claim. Also today, new videos circulating on social media of two women detained during a different raid on Wednesday. One of them, Sabrina Medina, who was pregnant and a U.S. citizen.
What's your name? Hey, record. What is it? My name is Sabrina Medina.
KTLA spoke to Medina in June when federal agents raided her home looking for her husband. Officials released Medina last night. She claims agent told her they took her into custody again to get to her husband, who is undocumented and who spent time behind bars for a previous offense.
Turn him in, and we'll release you. And I was like, I don't know where he's at. She told me, think about it. She's like, think about it. He's going to be your best bet. Because if somebody else gets him, he's going to get hurt.
Immigrant rights organizations and allies are calling for a day of action on Tuesday, including boycotts and a caravan rally. Some of the businesses under that boycott: McDonald's, Target, Walmart, and Home Depot, with critics slamming these companies, they say, for their refusal to speak out against DHS and ICE raids.
We believe in the courts, and we believe in the Constitution, and we're going to continue to fight in the courts because we have rights, and we're going to affirm those rights in every way possible.
LAPD Chief Jim McDonnell on the immigration raids.
You know, it's tough on us because from the standpoint of they are another law enforcement agency, we work well with all of our federal, state, and local partners on everything but immigration enforcement. You don't know where they're going to be, and then when you roll up on a thing, you know, we often get kidnap in progress calls. We roll up. Our role once we get there, since we don't do civil immigration enforcement, is to determine are they legitimate federal agents, and if they are, we keep the peace in the environment and ensure that nobody gets hurt.
The media is lying to the American people. We are focusing on the public safety threats. The men and women always put their lives on line every day for this nation. They're American heroes. But I knew from day one, we talked about this, John, from day one I said they're going to vilify ICE, they're going to vilify the Border Patrol, because they don't want President Trump to be successful. They hate Trump more than they love their communities. They hate Trump more than they want law enforcement, but we're not giving them to them. We're going to be out there every damn day across this nation with over 1,000 teams looking for these people. Every single day, we're not stopping.
When it's time to go, you can choose how. You can wait for enforcement, or you can leave on your terms. The CBP Home app lets you self-deport with dignity, directly, and securely. Don't wait. Decide how it ends.
We need to stop the raids. There should not be happening in our city. It is not warranted.
So what would be the alternative? Kamala?
Yeah.
You think Kamala would have done a good job? Why? Because she wouldn't deport people? And that's the only thing you stand on? In the entire country, in the way this country's going, deportations are the only thing you should judge a president on? You're crazy. You're so small-minded. We have foreign policy.
The Mexican Americans, they might make it a priority.
Yes.
Right?
But if that's the hill you're going to die on, you should step away from politics.
Because?
We have foreign policy. We have trades. We have people charging us tariffs that we're not paying tariffs. You know what the tariff was from China, Japan, here to us so they can import their goods to us? 15%. Did you know if you try to import one on American corn to China, it's 110, 150%? Before the tariff war, they were taking advantage of us. And dog, I can go all day. People grab a president and hang them on one theme. Dog, there's the economy, there's a stock market, there's foreign policy, there's wars, there's so many things. Homeland security, there's so many things that you have to judge a president on. So if you think, oh, like when people in the comments, that's what you voted for, okay, you think Kamala would have been a better choice?
What do you disagree with Kamala the most on?
There's nothing I agree with her on.
Absolutely nothing.
Or Biden. Nothing. No, dog, there's nothing. Nothing. Like there's not, I can't tell you one thing because there's not. It's non-existent. It's just non-existent. It's that simple. So I see, that's when you leave the emotions out of it and you have an objective reality. So you're telling me if we all backtrack to November of 2024, Kamala would be the best choice just because your Theo might get deported? Like if that's the only issue in America? Come on, dog.
I think they might, right? I'm speaking for the viewers, right? It's a direct like effect on their life, right? Like if their mom or Theo or whatever, right?
I understand. I have illegal family members. I get it. But so let me get this straight. They can fuck up everything as long as they don't deport your uncle. So then if they don't deport your uncle, what country are we gonna have? What are we gonna have? We're not gonna have a country because you're gonna destroy it with the foreign policies, the foreign aid, with all going on with the wars, with the tariffs. We're being eaten alive, dog. Did you know this year alone we already received $46 billion in tariffs that we were not getting before? Hence why no tax on the tips. Hence why no tax on overtime. People don't see that though, because all you see is my Theo's gonna get deported. That's not the only hill to die on. We're a whole country.
But we're going to teach them how to run away from an alligator, okay? If they escape prison, how to run away. Don't run in a straight line. Run like this. And you know what? Your chances go up about 1%, okay?
If they were trying to be discreet, it was a deafening failure. The noisy smash and grab didn't work on the first try, so these masked burglars needed another 2 attempts. When all the stores at this Eagle Rock Business Park were closed, the 4 suspects used a black sedan to take aim at a smoke shop here. Once finally inside, the 4 burglars then grabbed items from the tobacco shop shelves, making several trips to load up another car they came in. They even snatched the cash register and tossed it in the trunk. They left the crashed black sedan behind, and the owner of the building says police told him both cars appear to be stolen. But a mile and a half away, also on Colorado, there was a very similar crime. On Friday, someone drove a car into the front of this cannabis shop and stole items from inside. LAPD says they're now investigating whether these 2 smash and grabs, less than 2 miles and 2 days apart, are in any way related.
But if you're not happy in the U.S., if you're complaining all the time, very simply, you can leave. You can leave right now. Come back if you want. Don't come back. It's okay too. But if you're not happy, you can leave.